Hello, what's up guys? Today I'm super excited to share another tutorial which is sign in with Apple using Swift 5. I'm creating a new project where I implement this whole process in the new project sign in single view application. Well, I set up the fresh project to create from the start this process. Nowadays Apple rejecting applications due to the if your application is using Facebook sign in, then Apple say that you have to implement Apple sign in as well. So it's their guidelines. So you can see now I am putting button on the storyboard, and I have an image of this. Let me find it. An image. This is an image. I would like to add this image to the button. This is a 2x button. Change name to Apple button. Alright, and then set this button image on the storyboard. Now here is the property inspector where you can add this button. Please type in and this, remove the text so that now I'll center this button on the screen. Let me do it by adding a constraints. Well, I add another label. Later I will fetch the username from the Apple account and then set here. I'm adding a constraint, width constraint and height constraint. I will edit these two constraints. Now I'm putting this to horizontal and vertical constraints to center on the screen. Now from the button I will add constraint from the button, vertical and horizontal center so that it will be in the center mode. Now I gonna go to the assistance inspector. Now I will create an IB outlet of this button. Whenever this button clicks, this code will be executed. Now here you can see I will name it sign in with sign in tapped. It's spelling correct. It's an action connect. Now here is the IB action of the button. Whenever this button taps, this method will be called sign in tapped. Now I will add the capabilities in the project. That project uses sign in with Apple functionality. Now here you can see that I'm adding this. Now here is an error. What is it? And it's in a bundle identifier error. It is saying that you have to create this identifier on the Apple account as well, the developer account, where I will create this project. Okay, go to the apple developer.apple.com. Now here you can see I creating a separate bundle identifier for this project. Click a continue and a register. Now here you can see that it is created. Sign in with Apple. I just copy this complete bundle identifier and paste here. Now it will generate automatically. Now it's fine. Okay, now fine. Now I will add coding. Now I'm going to import authentication services. Here is I'm now I will copy paste to save the time. So it's an AS authorization Apple ID provider. It is in class which will give you the sort of authorization to access Apple server. Now I'm creating an extension to authorization controller delegate method. I'm adding controller delegates. Here you can copy, paste, and the method stubs will goes in here. I will add two methods here to successful, and in the case of error I will handle those functionalities. Though this is the success method, when I authorize from an Apple and it successfully returns me an email details, uh, I will copy error method as well from here in the class. You can see this is the controller delegates. Two methods are here. I will completely copy from there and paste here. And these are the warnings. I will handle it. Alright, I'm putting a breakpoint. So when I run the app, alright, it's what is the error method? Authorization error. It's a method. Okay, let me see the method name. This is the complete method. Authorization controller did complete with error. I will completely copy from here, so I will not misspell the method. Completely paste here and put the curly braces. Right, now I will handle error in this method. I will print an error if something goes wrong. Error will be printed here. Alright, here I will print error.description, localized description. That's it. Now I will run to see what will happen. It's an error is, let me correct this. Alright, the inverted commas will be corrected here. Now I will run the project, so let's see what will happen in the simulator. Now my project is running in the simulator. Now here you can see the first page of my app. Now I will put this sign in clicked. This tab authorization will be called. It will authorize from Apple, and let's see what will happen. It is saying the sign in with Apple ID. You need to sign in with Apple ID. Alright, so what is an error? You can see here the error. Sign in with Apple, error code 1000. I will R&D it. Let me check it out. Alright, pause the project. Alright, I think I missed this little setting. Now I will add the setting. I will add the sign in Apple capabilities. Now what I missed. Alright, let me check in the settings. Capabilities are fine. It is already added. No need to add once again. Now here, once you add this, capability will not show you in the drop down. Alright, I think I missed in the info plist settings. Alright, now fine. Okay, now it will authenticate me in the two-factor authentication for the first time, and I run the project. Now two-factor authentication is being sent to my devices that is associated with my Apple ID. Now I will add the code. Let me check the code. Right, Right, I'm searching for the code. Please wait. Now, now I can see the code here 1316777. All right, it authenticates the iCloud. Okay, this authentication will add for the first time because I don't added the iCloud. Don't merge. It will authenticate from the Apple servers, and it will give me. All right, now I will click on this button to authorization run again with the process. Now here you can see that sign in with Apple controller app comes in. Now here you can see the continue. Now I use this Apple ID. You can hide your email, it will not show to the user, or you can choose. Alright, I type in the password, continue with it. Alright, now it is called in the callback here. You can see the user identifier, full name. Alright, I will print this name and email. You can see that my email, and I will print the identifier, full name and email ID. Here you can see this. I will print the family name as well, that is LLC. Alright, now run this ad. Now I am successfully getting information from the Apple servers. Now I need to, I will do once again to see you what is happening. Here you can see continue with the password, continue. His is okay. Here you can see that if I don't enter the password, it will come in and print an error. Now I pause the project. Let me connect my label with the code. Here you can see that my username label. Go to the assistant editor where I will create an IB outlet of this label. Whenever I fetch information from Apple servers, I add those information to this label to set the value to this label. It's LBL username. Alright, here is username. Now I will set the value to this username. Okay, now I'm simply setting the email value to my label on the UI screen. What is an error? Unresolved identifier. Okay, I think I'm putting this function on the wrong scope. Okay, because the window is short, so let me correct it. All right. Oh, here. All right. Just cut from here. Mm, Cross the button and open the full window so we can see the scopes. Now that's I was putting the wrong scope. Here is the correct place to do this function, to do this work. Now username dot text equals to email. That's it, and put the forced wrapping so that option is not print on the label. Correct it. Now play once again. Alright, now I click the button assign in Apple. Authorization take places. It asks my email ID. I will add it. Password is, I think, not correct. Alright, I just copy the correct password and paste. Continue. Alright, successfully authorizes and the callback arrives here. Now, here you can see that identifier, full name, email. I set the email as an username. Now play. Now here you can see that label is set from the fetched Apple account. That's it for this tutorial. Now please subscribe to my channel so that I will keep uploading these kind of videos for you. Thank you.